Hello, and thank you for tuning in today. In Savoring Stories with Mary and Friends, you'll have the opportunity to learn what Little Brothers Friends of the Elderly is all about: love, joy, companionship, and connection. Today, our elderly friends will be working with Mary to prepare some of their favorite dishes that are dear to their heart. They'll be sharing stories and conversation with you all. Each gift made today during Savoring Stories with Mary and Friends supports our monthly programs as well as our summer outings. As a thank you for your contributions during this event, you will also receive a digital copy of the recipes that are being prepared as a piece of love and joy that we are so happy to share with you. We hope that this experience today will help you to become more involved with Little Brothers Friends of the Elderly and making an impact on our elderly friends' lives. Without further ado, I would like to welcome Miss Mary Seguin.
Thank you, Jayla. This was Jayla. Got to move over here, right?
You're good.
Right here.
You're in.
She is the director. She's got a fabulous staff. Okay.
Thank you.
First up, let's get right to it. Oh, and thank you everyone who's come today. Hi, California. Oh, look. New York. Oh, hi. And of course, my dear friends here in Cincinnati. I've been involved with Little Brothers for over 25 years, and mainly I'm in the food world of it all and attending things, but today I was honored that they thought, oh, why don't you cook with the elderly? And we did find a lot of conversations that people were always saying, oh, if I could just have what my mother had made. I miss that. So between Dawn and the rest of the group, they brought together some elderly that had very special recipes, and we're here now. We've prepped them. We hope we do them justice, but believe it or not, these folks have come to a point in their lives that they're going to tell you if you're not doing it right. Oh, I'm not even that old, and I'm doing that. But is it time? Can we bring Ella out? So Ella's gonna make her chicken noodle with us. I've got to get her chair. Be right back. And are we in a good spot?
Yes.
All right. Hi, Ella.
Hi.
You ready?
Yeah.
Tell me if she's in the right spot. All right. Ella has been with Little Brothers since 2022.
Yes.
Yes.
No. 2023.
2023. Somebody got it wrong in the back of behind the camera. Anyway, tell us something you like about Little Brothers, though, since you've come.
I just love Little Brothers. We do all kinds of things, and they keep you busy. They keep your mind more so open, more so than closed. And that's what I love about Little Brothers. And the people are just fantastic. I just love them.
Have you met new people? A lot of
Oh
new people?
yes, I've met lots of people. Don't know their names, but I've met a lot of people, yeah.
What's one of your favorite outings or events we have besides this
Tea
one?
party.
Oh, the tea party.
Yeah, we had a tea party, and it was, oh boy, it was fantastic. We had the little cups, like you was in London, with the Queen, you're doing the wave and all of that. Oh yeah,
Like this?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
All right. Well, tell us about this dish.
Well, I grew up in a lot of foster care when my mother passed. And the one foster care that we were in, me and my two sisters, the lady used to cook chicken and noodles. And I tell you, I had never tasted chicken and noodles the way that she cooked it. And I just loved it all during the years that I've been here, So that's my favorite dish, really it is.
And you told me, because we sat down so we would get it right, that this is her comfort food.
Yes.
And I had to test it to see the timing and what was going on. And I was like, oh, it's so simple. Oh my God. And the pot we had at home was about this high.
Mhm.
There was one serving left. And I'm not even going to tell you how many people are at home.
Oh, my.
So
Okay.
it was good.
I enjoyed it.
What I want to tell you, I've got, see, this is all mise en place now.
Mhm.
Folks, you want to talk us through it because I'm just going to show them some things, but we're going to get to the part where we put the chicken and the cream soups in and the noodles.
Okay.
But I'm going to talk about, when you tell us about the ingredients, I'm going to show folks the stuff.
Okay.
So what do we do first? This is onion.
Yeah, your onions, your celery, and your carrots. Put that in there.
So we would have put this in this pot.
Yes. But first, you done did your chicken already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But
So
you
put
had
that in
told
the
me to do the pot, saute it, take the vegetables out. Now you have all that nice fond in the bottom of the pot.
pot. Correct.
You put your chicken in, then you cover that.
Right.
All right. Which then, I took this and we have the saute.
Mm-hmm.
Smell
Yeah.
good?
Delicious. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And hadn't put in any of the powders or the flavoring just yet.
Okay.
All right. So then nobody wants to see raw meat on camera. So we did the chicken thighs, and Ella here, she's fancy, and so she does boneless chicken thighs. I did bone chicken thighs, but it either works. And then we shred it. Okay? Now, in here, we have the broth that you
Right.
get. I may need to put, can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Do you think it's enough? Look,
You
I
can
should put a little more broth
yeah,
in.
Put a little bit more broth
All
in there. Because you have to put your noodles in.
All right, so now what should I put in next? Which part should I put in next?
Well, put in your carrots and your celery and all of that, because that has to, your carrots and celery has to be soft.
It is. It's
Okay,
all been
it's
done.
already been done.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Put that in there.
Okay. Then I'm going to give that a stir. And then, what are we doing?
Put your cream of chicken and your cream of
Okay, so I have 1 can of each. And it could be cream of chicken, it could be mushroom, or
cream of celery.
Right.
It could be, you know. Or it could
Exactly.
be all cream of chicken. It doesn't have to, you know.
Don't have to. Okay. There you go. I gotta tell you, ooh. One of you will get this in your soup. No. I have to tell you, Ella, that I did not need to put any additional salt in because
Right.
between the broth and this soup,
Enough salt.
it was enough salt.
Right.
Well, I got myself ready, but I did not bring my whisk. I usually used a whisk. All right, so once I get this going, what should I do next?
Well, you're gonna put your chicken back in there.
Okay, so don't overcook your chicken.
Correct.
But you have to cook it to shred it. All right, so just put that back in. And it was a pound of chicken thighs, and that was like 4 thighs. So everybody gets a thigh, pretty much, if you're doing this for 4. All right, I'm stirring it. It's looking good. I'm gonna bring this up a little higher.
And bring it to a boil.
Now I'm gonna bring that to a boil, just like if you were cooking noodles, but this, you're gonna cook them in some really nice broth. So, and there's another recipe you told me about that you love. Actually,
I love-
you can,
I love the rice pudding,
the rice pudding.
but I never really learned how to really get it the way that it,
Right.
you know.
Actually, we have this fabulous woman named Stephanie helping us out, all the way from Hamilton. And Miss Stephanie, is there any chance you could bring out Ella's surprise? Okay. Oh my! Oh my! What else is going on? And this recipe here, you'll get that recipe. You think, oh, I'll go out online, I'm gonna find this recipe. Just donate, and we're gonna send you the recipe with a lot of love and thank you, right? That's right. What's gonna happen this summer? You've been here for a summer. What program are you going to on that?
You never know.
Oh!
I mean, Little Brothers just surprises you with so many different things. You just never know.
Is there something that you were like, what? Where'd that come from?
Exactly. I do it all the time. I said, wow. And my girlfriends, they say, Ella, where are you going? I said, I don't know. I'm going to Little Brothers. I know that, you know. So.
Now, who is your friend?
Kathy.
Oh, she's got a cat. There is a studio audience here today,
Yeah.
everybody. Look what we got for Ella. I don't
Oh
know
my
if it's going to
gosh.
match, but
Oh
I
my
went down a
gosh,
rabbit
thank
hole
you.
looking for rice pudding recipes.
Mm.
It was crazy.
Mm.
You gotta have some?
I gotta try this.
Okay. Let me make sure my light's on, everything's going.
So, what is this recipe?
This recipe is the chicken and noodle. Now, we can let this go. Oh,
It tastes pretty good.
what?
What is this special recipe?
Oh, this special recipe is tapioca pudding. What do you think?
It's good.
Okay, well, good. I hope you like it because you got a whole
Oh my.
pot of it. There's so many different ways to make it. It wasn't the way my mother had made it, but I just made it. Could I, Claire, would you hand us this tray? You could take the foil from it, please. Then, so this is magic of TV, and our audience is all eating it as well, is I have made it. I got a spoon here for you as well. I don't have, oh here. Do you want to try that? Let me see if I got it right. Or if Naomi, our chef, got it right. Are you thinking, by the way, everybody, if you have somebody who's elderly in your life, and if you can get recipes from them, get them. Don't think I'll always go into the internet. I can just get it on the internet. You know what? You don't know the story behind it, which is an extra bonus. You could share that for years to come. You think it's good?
You put your foot in this. This is good.
Oh!
And it's good.
Did you hear that, Naomi? We put our foot in it.
Oh, definitely.
Wait, that one's the same. That one's mine.
Oh, well. I didn't know if you put something different in this one.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, this is really good, Mary.
I put my elbow in that
You
one.
sure did. All right.
Okay, so this is pretty hot. I'm just gonna show folks magic of TV. So then you straight up, you put in these dry noodles in here, and when I tested it, I did shoot for some actual measurements because it wasn't quite there, but I know you're just cooking for yourself, and okay. So then you would let this cook really for only 9 minutes and come back, and you want that gravy consistency. The noodles are a starch, so they're gonna make it a little bit more like gravy as well.
Yeah, nice and creamy.
Is there anything else that people should know about Little Brothers?
That's the only thing I can say. I mean, they just fantastic. Really,
Yeah.
they are. I tell all my friends, you know, my one girlfriend, she says, well, Ella, we're supposed to go this place. I said, oh, I can't go there. I said, I got to go to Little Brothers.
Now, what were you doing before you were in Little Brothers?
Practically nothing.
Practically nothing.
Just sitting at home.
And who
You know.
who brought you to Little Brothers?
Well, my therapist. She's the one
Wait a minute.
that-
Can I just say the wisdom of the elderly? She has a therapist.
Yeah,
That's fabulous.
yeah.
All right.
And she recommended me. You know, she asked me, she said, Ella, would you like to, you know, get together with some seniors? And I said, well, okay. Because I had just lost my daughter, you know, so it was really something. But Yogi came out and she interviewed me.
Oh,
you know,
you got to be interviewed.
talk with me.
Okay.
You know.
There you go. She talked.
Yeah.
Did
we
you have to
just
clean
talked.
up the house?
No.
No.
I have a home health aide. She
Oh,
does that.
okay. All right. And so Yogi came out.
Yeah, she came out and we talked, you know, next thing I knew, you know, they said, you know, whatever. And then Kathy called me for me to be set up with someone to talk to.
Oh.
Well, after I got through talking with Kathy, and she got through talking to me, she decided she was going to be with me, and I decided I was going to be with her.
Aw.
So that's how that went.
Now, Kathy is a big deal here because she's been a volunteer forever. And what did you think, what word or what activity comes to mind when you think of Kathy?
She's a dancer.
That's what I was hoping you would say. We did not practice this, but I was like, oh, I hope she says a dancer.
I mean, she never sits down. I mean, the lady, she be dancing. I can say so that's what when I think of Kathy, you know, what she does. You know.
Did she have you dancing?
But she got me up one time. I did it just for her.
What about chair dancing?
Well,
Come
I
on.
do that all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
Oh my, you know,
Oh,
it
like
all
this?
depends on the music. You know, I'm just moving in the chair. I tell you.
Okay,
that's
wait a
what I
minute.
do.
What is the music you hear in your head when you think about this noodle soup? I hear it.
My.
Mama.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything from the back of the house that we need to cover before we move on to the greens? Okay. Well, you know,
This is really good. You did exactly you
I did exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Normally, they say this. There's a book out about kitchen ghosts. But also, my mother, she's passed. But if I'm making a dish that she's making, she's in the kitchen with me because I'm like, she said this, you said this. So I trusted it.
Yeah, you did good.
All right. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you,
here.
Mary.
Oh my gosh. Any last words before we dance off set? We could dance off set.
I'm having a good time.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you
Alrighty.
so much.
Thank you.
I bet she'd take that home with her too.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and this. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, you know what? Magic of television. They will take care of this on the back. Stand by while we reset, but I don't know. From the audience, any family recipes that you absolutely love? Go ahead.
My mother used to make brown bread every year for Christmas, and I still do it. I still make it and give it out for Christmas gifts.
Is it the
Family
brown?
and friends.
Is it what's made in a can, brown bread?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but since they don't make tin cans anymore that don't have the rings in them,
Right.
I went to little loaf cans a
Okay.
long time ago.
I don't know if anybody's seen that, but normally you have to get a high baked bean can or something.
Yeah.
And, all right. Brown bread is a sweet bread. Does it have molasses base?
No, it has honey and flour, raisins,
Honey, flour, raisins.
all bran,
Oh,
Brown
that's what
sugar.
makes it brown. All bran.
and cinnamon, cloves, and ginger,
Right?
baking soda, baking powder. I
Okay.
think that's it.
That would be a nice
Oh,
gift.
buttermilk,
Oh, buttermilk.
yeah.
Oh, because there's no baking soda?
You give us that bread for Christmas, don't you?
Yes,
It's very good.
She gives it to certain people in this room for Christmas. All right. Where, anybody think about another one for these transition pieces. This is production, right? You got a little fillers in there, this and that. So, Beverly is not here. Beverly couldn't be here because she ended up in the hospital, and she was, every day somebody was calling her from here, and she's like, I want to come, I'm so disappointed, because we sat with her, and Beverly has a greens recipe. I learned a lot about greens. There's techniques. Now I'm working with a pro in the kitchen, right? And she knows how they get it out for production, but Beverly had her way. And I'm gonna share some of those techniques she told me about, and I know Beverly is watching. So Beverly, if I get it a little wrong, it's because I'm chewing gum and walking at the same time. What she had said, Beverly's family, actually Jayla, maybe you can help me, is Beverly's family the farm family, or that was Ella's family?
Beverly's family.
Beverly's family, the extended family had butchers and farmers and all the different things, and we learned all about that. She also has a very sought after sweet potato biscuit recipe, and our audience today will be enjoying sweet potato biscuits with honey and greens. These greens, and these are collard greens. Now for some reason, I think if you're going out in your backyard or in a field and you're pulling up your greens, they're really dirty. But these were not really dirty, and the recipe will say wash them 3 times. You know, use your deductive thinking. We did wash them, and they come in a big leaf. These were then cut small, but what Beverly says she does is she cuts them with the scissors. They're like, oh, well, I guess if you're not going anywhere, you can sit around and cut them with the scissors. But she uses cooking scissors, right, Beverly? And then those are washed. Those are then covered with water, and she put in onion powder and a whole onion, which I'm going to show you because these are already made up. Okay. Where'd I put my whole onion? Oh, it fell apart. But that's good, right? Can you see that? Fell apart. Now, these were with water. I'm sure you can always do a stock if you'd like. But at the same time, we baked off some turkey. And in this, I'm going to put this right here. So we had a smoked turkey leg. And the smoked turkey leg was baked for an hour and a half, 325, and it had a little water in it. So we took, now towards the end of this cooking of this greens, as they soften, we're adding back the turkey broth that came from that, and we'll put in the meats. This is kind of a lot because they cook down, but nobody be disappointed. I don't think so. But this is what it looked like. We put a whole onion into here, and we cooked it. Here are some of Beverly's tidbits, though. She said, don't salt these greens until the end, because salting greens toughens them. And she also said her mother, as she got older, I guess the sweet is what everybody tastes. And so she would put a pinch of sugar in it. Now, I hadn't done that either. So, what does a pinch look like? Wait a minute. Is this sugar? It's sugar. All right, I'm going to go use this hand now. I put a pinch of sugar, which looks like a teaspoon. But if you like it without sugar, don't put sugar in. And I'm following your directions, Beverly. This is the first time I've put salt in. So I'm putting in a pinch of salt in. Of course, everybody knows that smoked turkey leg is definitely salty. And then I'm just letting it cook. I'm gonna dish some up so you can see what happened. But wow, what do you guys think of the biscuits with greens? Could you make a whole meal of it? Some of you haven't got your greens. Right. So, I'm hoping you're enjoying this afternoon. I know it's gorgeous out here in Cincinnati. Whoa, wait. Is that Mississippi? Hi, Mississippi. Who else is out there? Michigan. Thank you for tuning in. We're all kind of in the time zone, right? I know my friend in California, those folks have gotten up a little early, but I'm glad you're joining us. And by the way, your donations are just as wonderful. It was just as wonderful to have in support of what happens here can also happen out in California. There are different little brothers all over the country. And there's all little brothers in Canada, in England. And right now we're at 200. Could we make it 500? I bet we could. That would take a few people someplace. And Ella doesn't care where she's going, she just likes to go. So your donations are truly appreciated. Oh, what? Oh, California doesn't know how to do it. So what you do is you click the donate button. Yep, I think if you're looking at it, it's like right here. And is it all caps? I think it's all caps. Just click on it. On your phone, you gotta take the cursor over.
You gotta go to link tree. You gotta go to the link.
Oh, there's a link. I'm sorry, everybody. We aren't working with all the info. There's a link tree. So when you hit donate, you go to the link tree. And then you come down and you go, oh my God, I am so enjoying this information and learning about little brothers. And I know one day I'll be there. So why not make life good right now for a lot of wonderful people? Anyway, donate. All right, I'm gonna dish this up. Beverly, I know it wasn't long enough, but let's just do it anyway. I made enough so the crew could have some, and I know their palates are a little fussy. Oh, the camera guy. Uh-oh. Can you see that? Can you see it? Minnie, can you see it?
Yeah.
Well, there, here we go. Production. Did you see that too when it hit the table? All right, let's see. Well, anyway, that juice, that's the money. That's definitely the money. And I love drip shots. You know, in real life, I'm a food stylist and I love drip shots. So, everything's good. Enjoying it? All right. Now the next one, can I move on? All right. Lordy, you are in for a treat, literally and figuratively. We have Miss Ella, not Miss Ella, Darla, and we're making dessert. Okay? Let me undo this. That's my puppet. Hello? Hello? Where's Darla? Okay. Oh, did I messed up my sound. Anybody, while we're waiting for Darla, think of another recipe? Okay, but does anybody else have a recipe? I'm gonna set this here. You go ahead and take that.
Mary, I have a question. How do you make the sweet potato biscuits?
Well, you know what? There's a gal named Dee Dee out in Ward's Corner. Dee Dee is a friend, and she wanted to get involved, but she was not available today. And so she said, I'll make your biscuits. And I said, thank you. These are Virginia Willis, who is a Southern cook, and this is her recipe. So the sweet potatoes are not exactly for sweet, but they are for texture. That's what she told me. She's quite the baker. Oh, hi, Darla. Hi. Come on out here. Hi. Oh, wait, let me pass this off to you over here. We'll go over there. It's fine here.
It's fine. Okay.
Actually, if you could hand me that.
Yeah. I can do that.
Wow. So here's a story. Darla's, come on in here, Darla. This is Darla. I want to tell Darla the trajectory of this, finding a trifle bowl.
Oh no.
Because can you hand me that stand first?
This first.
Yeah. We could get rid of this and then we could put that whole operation right here. All right. Be careful if that's hot. Darla, you can introduce yourself.
I'm Darla.
There you go.
Is that good?
That's good.
Okay. Now,
Look at this. I actually
oh, let me
have
see. How's this?
3 trifle bowls. But somebody, their mother, is going into senior living, and she had this. And I guess it'd never been used before.
Oh, wow.
You can go home with this. Oh, Claire, at some point, we're gonna need some of that ice cream, but not just yet. We're gonna need that set up. Anyway, Darla, first off.
Yes.
We're here for Little Brothers. Darla, how long you been with Little Brothers?
About 10 years. I was trying to count back. Yep. It's been a
10 years.
while. Yep.
Tell them how you found it. This is a good story.
It's,
I think, well, it's a sad but good.
well, at the time I had a lot of problems going on. My son passed away, and just I got down. My doctor referred me to somebody to talk to about grief, you know, and then they referred me to Little Brothers, which I had never heard of, and Randy kept calling me. I mean, every day for something, and I just put him off. And finally he kept on, and I was getting aggravated.
You were getting angry. Wait a minute.
Yeah, because he was calling me to go, and I didn't want to go. And so finally I thought, okay.
And wait a minute, I just want to jump ahead. I know you're not supposed to do that in a story, but who
Yeah.
became the poster child for, who became the poster adult for Little Brothers? Darla.
I don't.
Darla.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But anyway, it came through Randy, because he never gave up on me, and he still hasn't.
No.
And the day I walked in, my whole world changed. And I don't know how to thank Little Brothers for how I feel. I don't know where I'd be today, because this is my family. Everyone here is my family.
Yeah.
And so, that's
Well,
all.
she brings a lot to a room. Definitely.
Well, thank
Yes, you do.
oh,
I know
thank
you do. You do. She
Thank
has
you.
also helped me cook. She's
I
plucked a lot.
have once.
She's plucked a lot of parsley for an Italian
Oh
dinner.
my gosh, what with Randy, and you know I thought okay I need to clean up this kitchen, so I started wanting to
Oh,
clean
no.
some pans, and she says, no, we leave them, no. You know, I thought, uh-oh, you better just stay out of the way. So I sat there, and I had this whole big pile. I didn't know how big to make them or whatever, but that was my job.
That's your job. You
Yeah,
did a good
and I
job.
think
And you
you're-
kept me company. She
And
kept me company in
I
the
think
kitchen.
you are
Yeah.
a wonder.
Yeah. Oh.
All
Well.
these years, and we've been friends, you know.
Ever since.
Ever
Because
since.
she's also in the arts program here, right?
Right.
Which is every week or every other
Once a
week?
week.
Once a week.
Once a month.
Once a month. Oh, some of this artwork back here, it's 1, for sale, and 2, it is made by the elderly. That does not come with your donation today, but you're always welcome to come in and look at the gallery, because I give them as gifts. I give them,
Do you?
I just purchased one for my daughter's apartment and her birthday.
Aw.
I hope she's watching. I doubt it. She'll see it.
Aw,
But yeah, they're beautiful.
thanks. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, listen, let's tell
I
her.
had never painted before.
Oh, she'd never paid.
When I started out, I didn't know I could paint. You know?
Right.
Yeah. And it was amazing. It wasn't so good, but I was amazed it was something
Yeah.
on the palette, you know. So.
And how many people come for art group?
Oh, now we encourage, I guess, if they are, well, it's, you know, they come and go. So probably about 10, I'd say.
10.
Yeah, you know, and sometimes we have a little less or a little more.
Actually, I have a collection, and I know, and some of those people aren't with us anymore, but when I rotate them out at my home, and that's, I've got a spot just for my paintings, and I know who painted them
Oh.
and whatnot, yeah.
So, yeah,
They're
I
beautiful.
know. So anyway, all I can say is I didn't know I could paint. but I just paint from the heart, and I still don't think it's good. There's very few things I like.
Well, this is
But-
kind of a work of art,
Yeah.
right?
isn't that
Layers,
pretty?
textures. I'm a big on that.
I haven't had
Did you
it.
bring
but-
the ice cream? No. One other thing, Darla, your first friend, she was an artist, is an artist. Yeah,
Amy?
Amy.
Amy. We share Amy.
Yeah.
Yes, she's a friend of
I
ours.
actually recruited Amy from the fabric store, and she
Is that
she
how-
found Little Brothers,
This
and
is how
then she found
did it.
you.
Yeah.
It's
I
amazing.
know. And then Mary and I found each other.
That's
so-
right.
Yes.
I'm
yeah.
happy to see.
So I
Actually,
still.
I'm gonna need the whole
whole
thing
thing?
once it comes time, yeah, so you can
Okay.
leave those right there.
Okay.
Darla,
Mhm.
tell us about, we're making a trifle. And, wait, so I really am not on Facebook a lot, except to ask you for a donation for Little Brothers today, and there's a button, and then you go to the link tree, and you can donate today. I think we're up to what, 300?
250.
250! All right. Keep it coming. All right. But so on Facebook, I said, anybody got a trifle bowl? Because you don't put that on Instagram. Anyway, and then they came. And what happened is this is the way Little Brothers works. You make connections, right?
Right.
So I went and had lunch with somebody, and they brought me their trifle bowl. Then I stopped at somebody's apartment. She had this trifle bowl. It looked like it had never been out of the box. And this one came from a woman who I was saying earlier. Her mother is going into senior living, and she just wanted it gone. And she said, you can have it. So you're going to take it home if you want to make
Ooh.
one. Yeah.
You know what? We had our bowl. I don't know what happened to it, you
Well,
know.
here it
But
is.
I
It's
gotta take
reincarnated.
It has to be in this bowl.
All right. So tell us the
Okay.
story. I chose, this is rather large, but for
Yes.
camera, we're just assembling it. We're going to
Okay.
eat from this. Tell us about the recipe first.
The recipe was from my mom's, and I don't know if she just made it up or that's what, you know. But she would make it big like this, and all my brother's friends, everybody would come when Mom made it because they loved it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that was one of my favorite things. Yeah.
Let me tell you, on the recipe, I did the best I could to get the times down and the measurements. Again, you probably have to trust your instinct. I think you were a little heavy on the oil, Darla, or your mother was.
I don't know what it, I don't remember.
Did you ever make it?
No, Mom did. I would, you know, if
Okay,
Mom
well-
can make it, why would I make it any? Why, I mean,
Okay, so
Okay,
clearly
that's
we're
the
making
way.
this for Darla who never makes it. Well, so I guess I'm gonna show you.
well, I mean, I
Are your hands clean?
not recently.
All right, well,
Have you got?
you're gonna go home with this, so I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how the recipe went. We took this, oh, here, let me show you all the things.
Yeah.
So I have this lovely young man chopping up these strawberries for me earlier today. And then we macerated them with sugar. And my pro chef, Naomi, said I would have put a lot more sugar on there. And
Yes.
and then the next thing
More
she
juice.
told me is my timing wasn't great. I should have done it overnight. So
Right.
macerate those overnight, okay? Then the next thing, how do you like my branding? That cup, that's all Little Brother red. If you're donating, donate now, that'd be great. Then you go getting comfy.
Can't get up on it.
Oh, here, let me hold
Oh,
it.
no. Wait a minute.
Or maybe you should. Oh, wait a minute.
There, I got something to
Now twist.
it. Okay.
We gotta do a strawberry shortcake dance.
Oh, okay, I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Don't fall off. Or you kind of look tilty.
Okay.
All right, she's okay.
Okay.
All right,
I
so
think I'll stand for this.
you sure?
Yeah.
It's a long time.
I'm
Well,
okay.
you're gonna have to get to this
Okay,
anyway.
I know, I got.
All right,
I
so-
wondered. Okay.
So not so much oil, and it is simple. It's milk, oil, and Bisquick. Okay? Then you said make it like a big biscuit. So this
Yeah.
thing was big,
Right,
and then you cut it in half.
yeah.
Now you go ahead and put it a layer down the
You know-
bottom.
Okay, but
You didn't put
I
it in?
don't, you have gloves or
We
should I
don't
just do
care.
it?
We don't.
Okay, that's for me,
We're gonna be
right?
European here.
Okay, but I'm gonna.
Oh,
I'm
Paris is signed in. We take Euro. There you go.
Stick, like. Okay.
Is this like your first time painting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me push this down in
Yeah,
there.
me too. That's
Make a
what I'm
layer.
working on there.
Okay, I think that looks good.
Think one right in the hole. Okay, now
All
I'm
right.
gonna do the strawberries.
Now we're gonna do
This is
strawberry.
really not hard. Huh?
Tell everybody at home. Tell the people in Connecticut,
Yeah,
it's
right.
not hard.
Yeah.
And everybody in Cincinnati, not hard.
All right.
Okay. You say when?
And I think okay.
One more?
'cause- Yep.
That looks good?
Yeah, you need some juice on here
Well, now, see, that's tricky.
because we did.
What?
We
Go
won't.
ahead.
We won't bring that up.
What are we gonna, no, we did this.
Yeah,
You think-
Mom used a lot of sugar to make it juicy, you
Okay.
know, and set it overnight. And Mom was also a diabetic, so. but.
Did you
know,
all hear that? Mama's a diabetic.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Now the juice usually would run into the cake and make it soggy, kinda.
Did yours get a little soggy, everybody? No? Not really, but they're all eating it with ice cream, our live audience.
That'll do it. Well,
That'll help.
yeah,
All right. Okay, so now another layer?
Right?
Okay.
I'm having fun.
Look at the slap. Oh, she's having fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's do it again next year.
Okay.
Okay. Look.
Yes.
All right,
see
go
it.
ahead.
Okay. Oh, you want me to do it?
I sure do.
Okay.
Just because she's old.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell him your wisdom.
About being old?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the thing is,
The thing is,
I'm,
tell the camera right there. Tell the people in Cincinnati.
okay, the thing is, I finally figured it out. I feel like, I'm a young person inside and I can do anything. It's just that covering has changed so when you say, I still have a good mind and I still love everything and everybody and get excited, but sometimes you don't understand older people. They may look, but it's all inside, it's still there.
It's all still there.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that, Darla. I'm serious. I've been telling people that. I've been writing letters.
Oh, yeah, that's really.
I'm telling people
Well,
what you
thank
said.
you. I say a lot, Okay.
All right. How many layers are we gonna do? Just the two?
I think so, because with the juice, I think that would be fine.
Okay.
And you said I get to take this home?
Well, no, you get to take this home,
Oh,
this bowl home, and we'd have to figure out a way to get you more juice. I'm just
but
saying.
this will be okay.
Well, I could put more juice in this one.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, that's a lot of strawberry.
Did we already share?
No, we're gonna share it.
We're
No,
gonna
oh
share.
yes,
I wanna
they're all
share.
eating. They're all
Oh,
eating right
okay.
now.
All I needed was a little bit for my brother. That
Oh,
was
your
his-
brother.
I was gonna take him a little bit. just-
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, so did your mom put the ice cream on the top of the trifle?
Yep.
Okay, well, that, we couldn't really
Do
do
that
this for
now.
our group.
Yeah,
But
right.
let's just show folks what that would look like, how pretty it would be. Hopefully that gave me a
Yeah. Looks good, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Yep.
Well, that would go down in too. So,
That'd work.
so I'm just gonna do the front end.
Yeah.
How's it looking?
Okay, Look.
Pretty? Yeah. Thank you for bringing that. Oh, and then, now you folks out there were served it with a little of this on top.
Yes, that looks good.
And if you got really fancy, you could have picked the nicest tops Actually, you know, that's the thing. Never serve somebody something they can't eat. So really, you wouldn't serve somebody that top.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to put these on top,
Oh, that's good. I wouldn't
here
have
you go.
thought.
Oh, does anybody hear about this? Since I can't teach you knife skills today, these are called white shoulders. Did you know that? That's a term for strawberries. They call them white shoulders. And you know what? Most likely, I'm going to say the watering didn't go well. Yeah. Well, not bad, but that on the inside, then they're not red all the way through.
Right.
So, anyway, we could just be creative.
I sometimes cut that off. Is that wrong?
Yeah. But then I was working with this young man today, and he was taking all the shoulders off, even if they were
Oh.
red or white.
Oh.
Way to drive a chef crazy, right? We use everything, right?
Right, I
Mhm.
understand.
Well, let's dig in, and this one looks pretty darn good, but this one's been sitting a little longer.
But
Do you want some?
Do
you
I?
want
Oh,
some?
yes. Thank you.
I made this earlier today.
Oh.
And of course, that little hand trick, that's probably
No,
not
that's-
something you want to do at
That's
home.
juicy.
Yeah, it's juicy. Okay,
See if that, yeah,
all right.
okay. That's
You
great.
want to sit down and eat that?
Okay.
I'm going to give you a spoon.
You want me to eat it here?
Well, if you'd like to take a bite, if you do not want to, we'll take it off set. But,
It doesn't make, whatever you want me to do.
okay. You go try it. Let me
Okay.
know how we did.
Okay.
If anybody, oh, do we,
There I am.
Okay.
I'm good now.
here, stay with me.
Yeah,
Because I'm going to
okay.
do another appeal. If you felt motivated today, if you learned anything from the elders, which I do every time I meet with them, donate. We would really appreciate it. $25 helps deliver meals and companionship, because oftentimes they don't just drop it off, they stay and visit. And oh, you know what? We have not used one of the biggest things that's near and dear to my heart is the how Little Brothers alleviates isolation and loneliness. And you know that young people who aren't going out into third spaces, they call it, they aren't getting the stimulus and the connections between people. And here the elderly have been in this situation for a long time, except for Little Brothers is here. I'm sure there are other churches and things that have programs, but this is what it supports, alleviating isolation and loneliness. The $50, just a $50 donation would have an elderly out on activities this summer. And the $100, you're not gonna miss it. But somebody's gonna make some big connections, and that energy is going out into our entire community here in Cincinnati, which is really wonderful. I can't think of any more. That again, have you figured out how to click that donate button, and it takes you to the link tree or goes to the website, or you can call me Monday. Well, you can call someone here Monday, and they'll walk you through how to make that donation. But right now, just for all that the elderly have given back, the people who work here, there's how many volunteers. They're incredible people doing good things for the elderly. And thank you to all who have donated tonight.
Thank you.
Well, I got a cue card here. Actually, has anybody done strands and you can't get that last word? And I turn my phone around and then I go, oh, I see the word. And then I think, should I ask the doctor about that? You know what? Yep, I can read it. Stacy, my colleague here, she's done a good job with these,
Oh,
don't you think?
I think so.
Okay? It says, together we are proving that no one is ever too old to make a connection of love. So
And
thank
that's
you,
what-
everyone, and thank you for my audience today. I'm so glad you guys showed up. And guess what? It sounds like she's wrapping it up. Do you have a dance we could do? Is there a strawberry?
Are you kidding?
You have a dance?
No.
All right. Strawberry shortcake, huckleberry dip. When I call your birthday, please jump in. Thank you, everybody. That just came to me. Good dish to do on camera.
Sorry.